Hey, what's up, guys? We're on the cusp of year 2. I'm looking back at year 1 and I'm thinking, man, there sure was a lot of stuff for PvP. There was a fair bit of activity for PvEers. We had the short-lived and one-time Queen's Wrath bounty, which was the only really unique PvE event of the year, and, you know, we got ourselves a couple raids, but, you know, looking back at the whole of 2014 to 2015 at this point, it's been a PvP-a-thon, and it's to my understanding that the bulk of the community actually PvEs more than they do Crucible. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know from my Twitch channel and the comment sections of my YouTube videos is that people, for the most part, are relatively upset at the lack of any sort of focus on unique PvE content. So this presents not only an opportunity but a challenge for Bungie moving forward. They have to bring it in year 2. I think that they absolutely have to prove themselves to their PvE audience. I mean, they did it very strongly inside of Voltaglass. Voltaglass was absolutely a strong raid, a very good experience. But at the same time, not all of the player base experienced it. And they need to show their PvE muscle in more mainstream, more casual arenas. They have said that strikes moving forward are going to be, the strikes themselves are going to be enemies to an extent. This makes me believe that strikes might be moving in a more of a raid-esque, but more of maybe a casual raid-esque type gameplay mode. I think this would be a really good move by Bungie. It would really let more of the community experience what they are capable of, and haven't really reproduced to the fullest extent since Voltaglass, especially since the Prison of Elders ended up being a little bit of a disappointment comparatively to even other PvE activities, Crota's End included. I think can be a bit more exciting than Prison of Elders, even though Crota's End is relatively short. It still has that epic feel to it. If they can recreate these epic raid-type feels in a strike-ish scenario, then I think they could have a winner for PvE going forward. But that, unfortunately, is not enough. They need to do more. There's already a monthly PvP event in Iron Banner, and while I like Iron Banner, and while I like Trials of Osiris, another weekly PvP event, there needs to be some sort of attention on PvE for the players on a monthly to weekly basis. Some sort of special weekly event. I know we have the weekly strike, we have the nightfall, but most of us knock those out within an hour's time on a single character. I don't think that quite does it. And the daily mission and bounties really aren't, you know, satisfying the thirst for more PvE activity either. You know, I've heard little birdies saying that Bungie has, you know, perfected or gotten better at creating mission-type structures, which is all well and good, but I want to see these things drop on a semi-regular basis. We need something along the lines, maybe a more refined Queen's Wrath bounty on a monthly basis, at least a monthly basis. We need something. We need a reason to go out and do these PvE activities, something a little different, fresh, special, that will bring some fun PvE gear, because as it stands, you know, us PvEers, we're not getting the same kind of love that the PvP community is getting. Even from a gear standpoint, the PvE gear inside of House of Wolves was completely lackluster to the gear that you get from Trials of Osiris, minus a few tidbits. Even the things that you get from, well, you get the Queensbreaker's bow, that's decent, and the Lord of Wolves is fun. The Dreg's Promise is it's a weapon. It sure is a weapon. So let me know what you guys think. What could Bungie do from a PvE standpoint that would keep you interested, that would make you feel like they find PvE events to be important? Because as it stands, we haven't seen anything special since the Queen's Wrath, and I personally think that's not cool. I do enjoy the activities we do get, but I still feel like Crucible activities get a little bit more attention. Let me know in the comments section below what kind of activities you would like to see in Year 2, possibly Year 3, and if you are a PvP guy, do you feel the same way that I do? Do you think that you guys get a bit more than the PvE folks do, or do you think that things are evenly spaced? Because, I mean, I do enjoy some Trials of Osiris, but by no means do I consider myself a Crucible aficionado or a PvP streamer or YouTuber. I definitely align myself with the player-verse environment or enemy side of things a little bit more, so I'd like to see what you guys think from your side of the fence. Do you see the attention being a little bit less balanced, or do you think it is balanced? Because, you know, I want to know both sides of it. I don't only want to speak from what I'm saying. I want to know what you guys are thinking. As always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all back inside of Destiny.